for the special offer.
There's a new breed of chicken being hunted for these days. A tender, moister, more succulent chicken. And it can't be found just anywhere. Introducing the BK Broiler, marinated or flame broiled to perfection, as only Burger King can, topped with fresh tomato, lettuce, and ranch dressing. Served on an old brand bun. Catch one only at Burger King.
The Bishop goes too far. Perspective on Nightcast.
What do you like on a Ritz cracker?
Everything but sour pickles, Brussels sprouts, and spinach.
But everything else is pretty good, right?
And onion I don't like either.
But what do you like?
I hate onions because they make me cry.
Okay, forget the onions. What do you like on a Ritz?
Peanut butter and jelly.
I thought so. Ritz, the perfect cracker with just about anything.
It's the biggest game ever played for one case of Miller Lite. And the teams are assembling.
Tastes great, best filling! Guys, this is big. There's Super Bowl tickets in that case.
In every case of Miller Lite, you'll find the less filling beer that really tastes great. And maybe a free trip to the Super Bowl, too.
Who's their coach? A guy that knows a thing or two about getting his hands on beer.
Don't worry, men. I'm bringing in a secret weapon.
Who is it?
It's a secret. Coach, we gotta get that case. Yeah!
Today's Duracell battery keeps punching into the final rounds because it lasts up to 30% longer than the one from a few years back. Duracell. You can't top the copper top.
What can a quarter do to help those in need of hurricane and earthquake relief? A lot, if it turns into $3 million. That's what you and Burger King have raised so far for the American Red Cross. Because every time you bought a BK Doubles, we donated 25 cents. But we can still do more. So we're going to continue the BK Doubles program through Thanksgiving. Together we can take $3 million and double it. Sometimes breaking the rules means giving something back.
I just did something kind of weird. I put a leading solid antiperspirant here on my left arm, and now it's a white flaky mess. Then, on my other arm, I put non-whitening Arid solid. See? No mess. That's because only Arid has this non-whitening cleaner formula, so you get solid protection against wetness and odor without the white mess. And that means you can get a little closer.
Non-whitening Arid, the only leading solid protection without the white mess. In non-whitening roll-on, too.
Dusting with Pledge kept this table beautiful for 28 years. Now Endust talks about buildup? Come on. Look, Endust just evaporates, leaving wood as dry and unprotected as before. But a Pledge shine protects beautifully. With Pledge, dusting can be beautiful.
An array of golf's greatest stars meet in a tournament to raise more than $1 million for charity. The RMCC Invitational, hosted by Greg Norman. Then Pac-10 leader USC battles the UCLA Bruins in their annual crosstown shootout. Or the Fighting Illini host touchdown king Anthony Thompson and Indiana. All Saturday on ABC Sports.
Ford Ranger STX 4x4. Its new available 160 horsepower engine makes it the most powerful Ranger ever. And only Ford gives you four-wheel drive at the touch of a button. Which makes Ranger something even better. A street machine that isn't confined to the streets. Ford Ranger STX, the toughest competition we have is ourselves.
Save big on all Ford Ranger pickups during November Truck Month at your Ford dealer.
Coach knows winning.
Did you have your heart set on doing anything special tonight?
Well, just, one thing particularly.
Coach knows losing.
I'm sorry.
For what?
I don't know.
Greg T. Nelson's back as coach Tuesday after Roseanne.
Mission Impossible will be right back.
Friday, how to buy a car and not get taken for a ride.
They'll sell you a car for $14,000 you could have bought for $12,000.
Watch 2020 Friday.
Whether the car you drive is old or new, you can have trouble finding the right parts.
But at Chief Auto Parts, we've got thousands of parts for thousands of cars. And now, during Chief's Thanksgiving sale, you'll also find savings like Prestone Advanced Formula Antifreeze for an unbelievably low $5.99 a gallon. Pennzoil Motor Oil for only 89 cents a quart. And Wagner Halogen Sealed Beams starting at just $6.99 each. Chief Auto Parts. We're ready to work when you are.
Good afternoon, Dad. Keep your hands off the fender. Did you read Chevron Supreme has high octane and Tetraline?
Is that right?
Maybe I could go fill it up. Just to the gas station.
For even better performance, new Chevron Supreme has 25% more Tetraline. No gasoline's better.
3 hours? Gee, Dad, you didn't want me to mix the old gas with the new gas, did you?
Chevron, we're with you all the way.
Hope for a contraceptive vaccine on Nightcast.
Out of every 10 people who've tried Benylin cough syrup with its unique cough suppressant, 9 say they'll use it again. Is your cough syrup this effective? Try Benylin.
Need shelter?
So much for campfires.
Stetson Cologne.
Campfires smell great.
No, you smell great.
Know any good ghost stories?
Easy to wear, hard to resist.
Aye.
Pulling power. Which full-size pickup truck really has the most? We put the truck with the biggest standard engine up against the truck with the most standard torque and let them pull. And the answer is, it's the truck with both. The biggest engine and the most torque. The big Ford pickup. Ford trucks. The toughest competition we have is ourselves.
Save up to $2,332 with F-Series option packages during Truck Month.
It is estimated that more than 20 million people will come down with colds this year.
It's time for a powerful weapon.
More than 10 million workdays will be lost.
It's time for a powerful weapon.
More than 20 million school days lost.
It's time for Benadryl Plus Cold Formula. With the strength of Benadryl, plus a maximum strength nasal decongestant, plus a maximum strength fever and pain reliever. Fight back with Benadryl Plus Cold Formula. A powerful weapon in the Cold War.
November Unsung American Kevin Satterthwaite, a businessman who cares.
It's always been very important to me to give something back to the community.
Kevin joined a program to provide role models for inner-city high school students.
You want to make an appointment? All right. My job to Terry is to motivate him in a form of friendship and just having a good time. I feel really good that I may have an effect on future generations by helping one young man.
To volunteer to help young people, call this number.
Saturday, Mr. Belvedere is the star of a hot new video.
Can't you jazz it up a little?
What do you want me to do, drop my pants?
Then the girls all flip for the same modeling gig.
There's a lot more important things to me than getting some job.
Living Doll.
That's it. They want me.
And Burt Reynolds in the season premiere of B.L. Stryker.
You'll thank me for this someday.
B.L. Stryker on the ABC Saturday Mystery. Right after Mr. Belvedere and Living Doll, Saturday.
Permanently.
Mission Impossible will be right back.
If you took an Actifed tablet for your cold, there's something you should know. Contact maximum strength caplets work twice as long.
Gesundheit.
Until there's a cure, there's contact.
Tots, the premium champagne.
We would like to bid a fond farewell to so many old chums with whom we once shared the road. While they headed off to that great parking lot in the sky, Ford Escort continued on as the world's best-selling car. And not just for a year or two, but year after year after year after year after...
See your dealer now for low financing or special savings on 1990 Ford Escort. Next.
next.
I got me a rope, got justice written all over it.
Well, if it's a war you want, you got it.
It's a hanging party for the young riders.
Next on Mission Impossible.
That's him. That's the murderer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The great Jim Phelps. They're gonna put you away for killing those girls.
How could someone go from being one of our trusted consultants to a homicidal maniac?
I'm supposed to be his next victim. He knows where to find me. You never were much of a man, were you?
I wonder they put him away. It's something I have to finish. This room will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Out of here!
Mission Impossible. Brought to you by Ford and your Ford dealer. Together winning the world over with the exciting line of 1990 Ford cars. Have you driven a Ford lately?
I'm Ted Koppel. Later on Nightline, 6 Jesuit priests are murdered overnight in one of the most gruesome episodes of the Salvadoran War, which has already claimed more than 70,000 lives.
This is Charles Gibson.
And Joan London.
Tomorrow, join Good Morning America at the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis.
From a tradition of honor and loyalty, meet some of our country's future leaders on Good Morning America.
Tonight on Primetime Live, the only Soviet bloc mole known to infiltrate the CIA.
It was sort of Mission Impossible.
Plus, Star Wars creator George Lucas reveals his empire.
It's just sort of magical.
Watch Primetime Live tonight.
You know, since I lost weight with Jenny Craig, I've been doing a lot of new things. Biking, swimming. Oh, yeah, another great sport. Shopping. This is the size of my dreams. This is me. It fits. I feel so great. I just want to gather everybody up and say, you can do it.
Donald brand bun. Catch one only at Burger King.
Thanksgiving. Time to enjoy the holiday feelings with friends and family.
Long time no see.
To help make your Thanksgiving special, Vons is offering America's favorite turkey.
Butterball.
It's perfect.
And now, Vons has frozen butterballs at our lowest price in years. Come in and pick one up for just 67 cents a pound. And for more savings, check the food section in your paper for great coupons on all the trimmings. On our next current affair, the sinningest cities in America.
November 16th, 1989.
This Czech spy infiltrated the CIA and sold out American agents. Tonight, his tale of money, sex, deception, and intrigue.
Well, it appealed to me because it was sort of Mission Impossible.
Our former statesmen destined to become pitchmen. Many are already cashing in. The question is, how much is too much?
Everybody got a mandolin.
He is the master of movie magic, the captain of fantasy.
Part of movies is not showing things the way they are, showing them the way you'd like them to be.
Tonight, George Lucas takes us inside his creative empire and mind.
This woman's world was turned upside down when the earthquake struck.
I just wanted off. I wanted to be on solid ground.
Tonight, we pick up her story as the Bay Area celebrates its recovery.
From ABC News. This is Primetime Live. Now, Diane.
Inside the empire of George Lucas, where they're putting the magic into the movies. But first, former government officials no longer making policy, but making lots of money. Where should they draw the line? When Primetime continues.
When Primetime continues.
Designers. How do they think we engineers feel about the way they've changed our Mercedes 300E? Sleeker lines, new soft leather, more rich wood, very elegant. But we spent years making the 300E the engineering leader. And now for 1990, it's all elegance? Designers.
No, my wife and I have been
Steady companions for years. As a matter of fact, 53 years. I love her smile.
Quite a guy, quite a line.
Everything about her. But I couldn't have made a better choice if the whole world was at my feet.
Come on, you're all flattery.
Succulent shrimp primavera. Juicy barbecued chicken. Luscious pot roast. Watching your cholesterol? Instead of saying goodbye to food like this, say hello to this. Stouffer's new right course. Baby, it's all right. Baby, it's right course. 11 great tasting entrees with controlled amounts of cholesterol, fat, and sodium. Right course. One taste, and you'll know Stouffer's got it all right.
Black & Decker presents a gift that will be appreciated every day. The Black & Decker Thermal Carafe Coffee Maker. It serves hot, fresh coffee for up to 8 hours, ensuring a satisfying cup and a satisfied couple. So this holiday, give a present with a future from Black & Decker.
Just what the world's been waiting for. A new cracker. New Harvest Crisp. Low fat, low salt, and no cholesterol. People love them. They'll be thrilled.
These are excellent.
New Harvest Crisp. 5 grain and oat.
Hi. I enjoyed doing BL Stryker last year, but it was a lot of work. I'm just going to lay around this year and not do anything. You see, I saved my money, thank God. I got a brand new family. I got a new son. Why would I want to come back to work? There's nothing that could make me come back to work.
Honey, I thought you said you were going to change the baby.
Burt Reynolds cleans up as BL Stryker this week on the ABC Saturday Mystery.
I'm back.
You've seen them. Life is a clash of values, pitting good against evil. But the images he creates in the movies are always changing.
When prime time continues.
There is a point at which all things must evolve. For small cars, that point is here. Introducing the Mazda Protege, a small car that's expansive in room, powerful, and born of Kansei engineering, so the way it feels will change the way you feel about small cars. The new Protege from Mazda.
It just feels right.
Let's bring on our next challenger.
I always had AT&T until I went on this game show. I won $300 worth of free phone calls from this other long-distance company. I'm all excited. And then they hook us up. Took longer to get through. I couldn't call all the places I could with AT&T. Some prize. Took trying somebody else to appreciate AT&T. At least we didn't have to pay to find out.
People who thought they could do better than AT&T are coming back for the real value. Aren't you glad you never left?
Tonight on Nightline, 6 Jesuit priests dragged from their beds, tortured and murdered overnight in one of the most gruesome episodes of the Salvadoran Civil War. A war which has already claimed more than 70,000 lives in 10 years. That story tonight.
George Lucas is up to some new tricks. Once again, helping to create movie magic. This time in Back to the Future Part 2. We'll visit with Lucas and a survivor and a city. Celebrate the rebuilding of the quake-damaged Bay Bridge when Primetime Live continues after this from our ABC stations.
Friday on 2020, the Reagans lay it on the line with Barbara Walters. On Japan, Don Regan, astrology.
I'm an Aquarian myself.
Plus, find out how to buy a car and not get taken for a ride.
They'll sell you a car for $14,000 you could have bought for $12,000.
Watch 2020 Friday.
How much is too much? Primetime Live just showed you how President Reagan has cashed in on his fame. And coming up in a few minutes on Nightcast, you'll hear from local politicians on how much they feel they should benefit from office. A candidates forum boils down to one issue: abortion rights. The Catholic Church is in the wrong, at least in Michael Tuck's eyes. And the Clippers have made a trade. It's all coming up tonight at 11, right here on 10 News Nightcast.
The Toyota Camry V6, the #1 selling V6 import in its segment. Someone buys one about every 9 minutes. You still have 8 minutes and 50 seconds.
I love what you do for me, Toyota.
Some people refer to the 1990 Toyota Camry as the perfect car. And now, with factory-to-dealer incentives, it's even more perfect.
It's time for the Broadway Super One-Day Sale. Save 20 to 50% store-wide. Saturday, 8 to 11. March on down. The Super One-Day Sale, Saturday at the Broadway.
Explore Matters of Faith in San Diego, beginning Sunday on 10 News at 5.
Yeah.
Some people think only foreign companies build quality cars. Now, according to an independent survey, an American car company offers you a choice of some of the most trouble-free cars you can own. That American car company is Buick. And the 1990 versions of those American cars are Buick LeSabre, Buick Riviera, and Buick Electra Park Avenue. We believe there's a new symbol for quality on the great American road.
Only at Miller's Outpost.
You got another Diet Pepsi?
More people are moving to Diet Pepsi. A generation ahead.
You're watching Fox Monday night. Hit it!
Let the game begin.
Alien Nation is brought to you by Epi Products, the people who bring you Epilady and a growing line of other beauty breakthroughs. And by Ivory, no deodorants, no perfumes, that's a clean as real as ivory.
Just give me honest work, 'cause that's my way. Honest sweat from a well-spent day. And when I'm through, that's when I'll say I want my clean as real as ivory. It's gotta be 99.44.
It's gotta be pure, that's for sure.
There's one thing I hate about my legs. Shaving. They feel like sandpaper the next day. Now there's a way to have silky, smooth legs that last for weeks. It's the brilliant Epilady. Epilady's coil removes hair at the root, so there's no stubble the next day. Epilady proves that we ladies weren't meant to shave. Another beauty breakthrough from Epi Products. Now Epi Heat, a heat pack for more comfortable hair removal with Epilady.
And do you, Laura, take Peter to be your husband?
Poor Laura. She took a cold medicine that made her drowsy. If only she could go back and take Sudafed instead. When you take Sudafed, it starts to work in as quick as 22 minutes without drowsiness.
You feel well enough to get married, honey?
I do.
Fast-acting Sudafed and long-lasting Sudafed 12-hour. You don't get drowsy, you get relief.
Now hair that's sprayed can be beautiful to touch. New Finesse Hairspray with a touch of conditioner. For the hold that loves to be held.
It's 10 minutes past dinner. Do you know where your Pepto is? The one that coats is the only one you need.
Introducing the 1990 Toyota Celica. Its totally new shape will please your sense of design. And the way it moves will stimulate your sense of excitement. The all-new Toyota Celica. You'll love what it does for you.
Introducing Advanced Action Whisk. Ring around the collar was just the beginning.
Disc, disc, disc. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Disc, disc, disc. Whisk, whisk, whisk.
New Whisk gets out stains better than ever. Cleans your whole wash better than ever. Ring around the collar was just the beginning.
Disc, disc, disc.
It's the best whisk ever. New Advanced Action.
Whisk, whisk, whisk.
Headache. My first day on the job.
Anacin. It has more medicine than regular aspirin or regular strength Tylenol. It also provides more pain relief.
Great lunch. Now get ready for dinner.
Anacin, when relief is a must.
April in Paris.
He said he'd give me Paris wrapped up in ribbons. But he was young and poor. So we settled for a small cafe and coffee. Coffee so rich, I thought I'd never taste its like again.
Discover the pleasure of rich French roast from Maxwell House. Rich French roast coffee. We can't give you France, but we'll give you the flavor.
A question. What brand of toothbrush do you think dentists use? Okay, Rob, show us. Oral-B. Oral-B. The toothbrush more dentists use.
TV viewers from all over San Diego are turning to Fox, Channel 6.
Kelly Bundy, what a babe. Arsenio!
Beam me up. Fox, Channel 6.
Johnny Depp.
Oh, yeah, Johnny Depp. Channel 6! Yeah!
This is the year I turn to Fox. Why don't you?
Which outlasts the others? 7-Up, Slice, or Sprite? Sprite isn't the one. 7-Up isn't the one. When it comes to refreshing fun that keeps on going, Slice is clearly the one.
Whether the car you drive is old or new, you can have trouble finding the right parts. But at Chief Auto Parts, we've got thousands of parts for thousands of cars. And now, during Chief's Thanksgiving sale, you'll also find savings like Prestone Advanced Formula Antifreeze for an unbelievably low $5.99 a gallon. Fram oil filters starting at only $1.99 each. And Citgo motor oil specially priced at just 49 cents a quart. Chief Auto Parts. We're ready to work when you are.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
You interviewed 7 babysitters?
Just wait. I bet you could write a book.
7?
Well, I wouldn't leave him with just anybody.
No way.
Jamie, what are you doing with that peanut butter? Running for president. Cute.
You're so choosy about sitters, and you'll give him that.
Guys, I grew up on this. Deprived child. Would you stop? Now, Jeff. Jeff smells more like fresh roasted peanuts.
Yeah.
It's going to taste more like them, too, right? It tastes more like them.
Peanuttier?
Yeah. Amazing. Jamie, honey, here.
So tell me, how do you interview babysitters?
Very carefully.
For more fresh roasted peanut taste, choosy moms choose Jif.
It's a laugh, it's a cry. It's the start of a new romance. It's a memory, it's a daybreak. It's a whole new way for you to celebrate.
General Foods International Coffees introduces new naturally decaffeinated Swiss mocha. Decaffeinated, so you can celebrate anytime.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
Miss Caitlin Phillips demonstrates the loading of the new Fuji Discovery 60 compact camera. As with most Fuji cameras, the Discovery 60 comes complete with autofocus, autoflash, and auto-wind. And one more feature that you can't get on any other make of camera. Drop-in loading. So now you can load a roll of film faster than you can get it out of the box. Only Fuji cameras have drop-in loading. Fuji, a new way of seeing things.
You ever run up against a tough sinus cold? As tough as it gets, maximum strength Dristan is tougher. To sweep away congestion, pressure, and pain. And it won't make you drowsy. When you can't call in sick, call on Dristan.
Sunday,
Well,
the old Bundy charm goes to work.
I know you look at me and just see hunk, but you're not the first who tried to bag the big one.
But will Marcy drop her husband for Al?
That can never be. I belong to another, and more importantly, I find you physically repulsive.
Married with Children. Then, who will host the new real estate TV show?
choose me, please. The only me he would consider as me. Hey, over here!
Open House, right after Married with Children, Sunday.
Have you seen the Probe LX? Everybody's talking about it. It has this great new 3-liter V6 engine. You've got to drive one. Oh, listen to that. I love this feeling of power. If you're thinking about buying a new car, just imagine yourself in a Probe.
You got another Diet Pepsi?
More people are moving to Diet Pepsi. A generation ahead.
Fuji videotape. Its only limitation is... Fuji videotape is... Fuji videotape. Its only limitation is... Fuji videotape! Its only limitation is your own imagination!
Imagine a world beneath the sea with an enchanted McDonald's of pure fantasy, where the Little Mermaid's friend Sebastian and Flounder the fish come to life to grant your holiday wish.
Buy a $10 book of McDonald's gift certificates and get a free plush ornament, either Flounder or Sebastian.
I always knew I'd be famous.
From the all-new Disney animated feature, The Little Mermaid, now in theaters everywhere.
So come to McDonald's, hurry along, like a true fantasy. It's here then, explore your holiday place, McDonald's.
Sleeping Beauty slept for 100 years, creaming a new diaper that stops leaks will appear. Rise and shine, our prince is here, bearing Kleenex Huggies Super Trim diapers with new leakage control shields. These soft barriers help block leaks and funnel wetness into Huggies' blue inner layer. This unique design helps stop leaks like no other. Now Sleeping Beauty's wearing Huggies so new, and her dreams have all come true. Huggies, happily ever after.
Having the flu is a nightmare. Your throat's so sore. You're congested. You cough. Body aches all over. But now there's Theraflu, the first and only hot medicine made just for flu symptoms. Theraflu, with a hot liquid like doctors recommend. Strong therapy for fever and cough. Strong therapy for aches and pains. Next time the flu strikes you, strike back with Theraflu.
One man framed Hansen for murder, tried to kill Aoki, and cost Booker his badge.
I'm gonna bust him any way I can.
To get him, Booker will have to break a few rules and call on some old friends.
I want to get some help.
What Booker starts Sunday, Jump Street finishes Monday.
Time for a ride, fella.
Richard Grieco and the cops of Jump Street are reunited in a ride for revenge.
This ride is gonna separate the men from the boys.
21 Jump Street and Booker, an exciting two-parter beginning Sunday.
This Saturday, see San Diego through the eyes of cops. Then find out why teenage girls have become the fastest growing segment of the U.S. criminal population. That's on The Reporters, followed by Beyond Tomorrow and Comic Strip Live, all on Fox Saturday night. This is Danny Gans. I'll see you next Sunday on Open House. Wait till they get a load of me.
Let Freddy tuck you in this Tuesday night. Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Pleasant dreams.
This Wednesday, Steven Spielberg and Robert Zemeckis bring you Back to the Action.